with this one right here, you got Gotham with Tight Road Baby. You got Tight Road Baby with and this one right here, just the Gotham and everything else, with the another a Gotham one, but you got another Gotham one, and with everything else, especially with the Tight Road. So you got the Tight Road coming into it and everything else. So, especially with the Tight Road and everything else, and the Tight Road Baby, and then you got the Gotham. So you got something Gotham here, especially with all those other Gotham ones, and then having this one Gotham one, and having all those other Gotham ones. It's like, you got those pieces and all those other, like, ludics and stuff like that. So you got the main ones and stuff like that, all those other stuff and stuff like that. But especially with this stuff coming around and everything else, coming around, the Milispitics and all those other things. And then, them having their whole thing coming into it, and their whole just Luke's critics. You got this whole thing just off another extradic.
Trust me, Tight Road Baby. Fuck the up. Free the guys, man, 17 times. I stop all the nonsense. All the ops know I'm a walking problem. And my block's like Gotham. I'm looking for catch and the spot, I'm a shot 'em. I'm a tightrope baby, but you might just catch my Marlow bopping. Put you in a shot and bucket, stuff it and beat that off in public. I stop all the nonsense. All the ops know I'm a walking problem. And my block's like Gotham. I'm looking for catch and the spot, I'm a shot 'em. I'm a tightrope baby, but you might just catch my Marlow bopping. Put you in a shot and bucket, stuff it and beat. But you might just catch my Marlow bopping. Put you in a shot and bucket, stuff it and beat that off in public. I stop all the nonsense. All the ops know I'm a walking problem. And my block's like Gotham. I'm looking for catch and the spot, I'm a shot 'em. I'm a tightrope baby, but you might just catch my Marlow bopping. Put you in a shot and bucket, stuff it and beat that off in public. This
we said Rupp is stuffy, with the whole thing, even when he's a walking, toughy, he's a walking prop. Hey, he got the whole thing, just another thing, like you got everything else that's going on, like you see everything else, like it's just another Gotham with another thing. It's like, you just a walking Gotham and everything else, how he just tolerates that. Like it's just, it's another, another Strauss it is.
I love it, but I'm older now, fell in love with a Russian. I've been on gads, adrenaline pumping, I made up for them start running. Cause of me, is losing weight, that fat boy ran and I gave him chase. I tried beat that corner in his back, if he was facing me I would've shot his face. I don't know why they call him, probably cause I caught him and he got shaved. Don't slip on walks with Bay, I swing my blade and touch soulmates. Anything green get weight. Anything green get paid. 7 shots and the driver stay. Hop out and look at my driver wait. I just wanna look at my driver stay. We can't do this the easy way. This pack full of gas is touching my chest like pepper spray. Lil Uzi, give me a
these and they coming with the whole thing, like he said, the way it just hit him, it was like it hit him through some pepper spray and the whole other thing, and then like the way it was just dressy and the way he didn't got him and stuff like that, it's just another strandable, like with the ramble stuff and everything else. But he said, what to the other way, to the Mac way, and you got those other ways coming into it. So it's just another, you got your whole other curse to it. It's like a curse, a curse review.
Feature, pull up right there and let it spray. Pending pack on the way, I ain't killed nothing yet, still try every day. I stop all the nonsense. All the ops know I'm a walking problem. And my block's like Gotham. I'm looking for catch and the spot, I'm a shot 'em. I'm a tightrope baby, but you might just catch my Marlow bopping. Put you in a shot and bucket, stuff it and beat that off in public. I stop all the nonsense. All the ops know I'm a walking problem. And my block's like Gotham. I'm looking for catch and the spot, I'm a shot 'em. I'm a tightrope baby, but you might just catch my Marlow bopping. Put you in a shot and bucket, stuff it and beat that off in public. Free up Kanka, that's my slime for bro. Blow off your mind. Snitch on a guy that can't be idle. I look like Ruth from the other side. Step and sky, don't aim at the sky. I'm trying to fill his head back with band. When I hit up Smith, so the 2 should have been the 9. Tom, call me Tom when I beat that off. I made you dive. I'm on the drive. Look for eye, you're mad. I don't know where the up boys hide. Aye. Don't make me throw my toys at the pram, I ain't throwing attention, I'm flinging shells. 41 and some GSR, shorty's loving the gunman smell. I stop all the nonsense, all the ups now I'm a walking problem. And my block's like Gotham, I'm looking for catch and the spot 'em and shot 'em. I'm a tightrope baby. Shorty's loving the gunman smell. I stop all the nonsense, all the ups now I'm a walking problem. And my block's like Gotham, I'm looking for catch.
Ooh, when he said his blood's like Gotham, his blood's like Gotham's, like, hey, like Gotham, you know, with the whole thing coming into it too and everything else, you know, it makes a real strategies too, you know, the strategies and everything else. Like, these guys are some Grim Reapers, like they on some, you know, Porsche stuff. Like, they'll just hop out and do their little incidents and, you know, wipe off and, you know, just do their part and, you know, just clear it off and be gone. Like, they got their own kind of most stupidest way, you know, and for their other thing. But, you know, he said it's just the blood is a Gotham and everything else, and especially, you know, his whole, like, Gotham's, like, he got just his other Gotham's too, you know, like his dreams and his, you know, Grim Sleepers, like, he got them all combined in one thing, like they all scattered like Patrice.
Trying to spot 'em and shot 'em. I'm a tightrope baby, but you might just catch my Marlow bopping. Put you in the something, rocket, stuff it and beat that off in public. I stop all the nonsense, all the ups know I'm a walking problem. And my block's like Gotham, I'm looking for catch and spot 'em and shot 'em. I'm a tightrope baby, but you might just catch my Marlow bopping. Put you in the something, rocket, stuff it and beat that off in public. I stop all the nonsense, all the ups know I'm a walking problem. And my block's like Gotham, I'm looking for catch and spot 'em and shot 'em. I'm a tightrope baby, but you might just catch my Marlow bopping.
AOSV.
Beat that off in public.
Hey, but you got this whole thing right here, you know, you got the tightrope baby coming into it. But shout out to Pac-Man TV and everything else, you know. But you got the main one though, you got the Gotham and everything else, but you got tightrope baby. So make sure you guys those definitely. But you got what the Gotham, like, this is just another you know, another rituals coming into it, you know, the way it was just, you know, blazing everything else, you know, the way it was just another problem, like he said, you know, it's just another costume coming into it. But you got with the tightrope baby and everything else, like, I didn't even, you know, see this one coming, you know, with just a Gotham one and everything else, and how it was, like he said, you know, his blood is like a Gotham and everything else. So, you know, that just comes into it, and that, you know, you just putting that whole full list to it. So you got the main ones coming into it, especially with this whole thing. But most definitely go check this out for you guys yourself. Like, comment, and with that whole other, less stress.